like it? Well, where are my dog people at? Where are my dog people? Dog people? All right. Yeah. I don't know if you noticed, I look a little bit tired because my dog gave me a very rude awakening this morning. Okay? Because I woke up to this awesome alarm clock. That's how your dog makes right before he vomits, right? This amazing alarm clock will wake you up, get you dressed, out the front door, 4 seconds flat, right? Oh my God, I was in a deep sleep too. It was like, before he can do it again, I was out of bed, picked up my dog like a football, you know? Picked him up. I was heading for that line between the carpet and the linoleum, you know? Like I'm going for a touchdown. Everything went slow motion, it was just... Didn't make it. Just a line of vomit showing the most efficient way to my kitchen. So, yeah, that's how I started my day. As he said, I do live in Vegas now. I actually just recently moved there to pursue comedy stuff. I thought it was gonna be like Field of Dreams where Kevin Costner gives up everything to pursue his passion. You know, if you build it, they'll come. But it ended up more like Leaving Las Vegas, where an alcoholic, suicidal Nicolas Cage moves there to drink himself to death. So that was the reality of that situation. But when I moved there, I didn't want to move just anywhere when I moved there. I wanted to move somewhere fun and exciting that would give me stories to tell you guys, you know, from the stage. So that's why I moved into a trailer park. Yeah, it's called Elk Creek. There's no elk. No creek. Well, actually, there's actually one sewage drain that's partially clogged with baby diapers. It's created like a lake-like effect over here, but it's not a creek. But when I was going around looking at the different trailer parks, I realized the names of all these places are totally false advertising, right? Like there was Graceful Gardens, okay, Spacious Estates. What was the other good one? Oh yeah, Rustic Acres. Oh, it was rustic. Yeah, but I decided I was going to rename them in my own mind based on what I was seeing at the trailer parks. We can get some, like, you know, honesty and advertising going on. So I renamed them Heroin Hamas, Crack Den Cove, Broken Dreams Alley. That was uplifting. Oh, my favorite was Meth Kitchen Meadows. Yeah. So when I moved in, there was like a sales lady, like a park manager, salesy kind of lady showing me around. And that was pretty interesting. She's like, over here's our cat corral. And over here's our assortment of cars already put on cinder blocks. You can pick any one for your front yard. I don't want a car on cinder blocks. She goes, I said you can pick anyone you want. Everyone has a car on cinder blocks. Anyway, over here's our petting zoo for the kids. It's mostly feral possums. There used to be a raccoon. We think the possums ate him. And over here's our common area where everyone stands around and says, well, I don't got book smarts, but I've got street smarts. And of course, over here's our parking for IROC Z's and Camaros only. Of course, there is a 2 Camaro limit per trailer, unless you have our special Dale Earnhardt sticker pass. So, also, you'll see that our rules are very lenient here. We just ask that you keep your weeds high enough to hide the hypodermic needles. And if you look into it, you'll see that Elk Creek is very safe. There's very few sex offenders on either side of you. So that was that adventure. But my hopes for a story did not fail me. Okay, day one, I am moving in. I'm literally carrying a couch in the front door, right? And the door of the trailer next to me bursts open, and this lady comes out yelling, and she's got an infant attached to her boob, which I totally support that, right? And she's yelling at her other kids, and she's like, Chevy Ford, goddamn it, get in here! I looked at her, she looked at me, and she goes, Chevy's a good, reliable one. That Ford's a piece of shit, just like his father. This is gonna be so fun! Oh, it was a good day. I don't even want to know what the infant was named. You know, probably Porsche or Mercedes, I'm sure. But, you know, names define you. You know, like, I mean, if you name a kid Jeeves, what's he going to be when he grows up? Butler, thank you. Yeah, he's going to be a butler. And I thought I had a pretty good name for a while there, Steve. And I was telling a friend just a few weeks ago. I said this out loud. I think about myself a lot apparently. And I was like, look, I've got a great name. I've never heard of a serial killer named Steve. Right? Who's ever heard of that? Right? And that day, headline news across the nation. You guys hear about that Facebook killer that killed a little old man on Facebook Live?
Yeah.
Like, terrible tragedy, right? Killer's name? Steve Stevens. You ruined it. I felt terrible. I'm thinking about contacting family. I'm not sure if my comment had anything to do with it. So there's that. But yeah, names, I mean, they define you. They can ruin lives too. Like Miss, what's your name? Michelle? Obviously a stripper. And sir, what's your name? Noel? Obviously a stripper. Ruining lives every day. So, be cautious. But there's one other scourge about names in this country right now that has to stop. All right? That is naming your pets human names. Have you guys seen this? All right? You're in trouble? What's the name? What is Bob? What's your cat's name? Kathy? Really? So, I met these people. They had their 2 dogs. The names were Jessica and Richard. Okay, that is creepy. I don't care who you are, all right? And I mean, what if you're talking about your pet, but somebody doesn't know that you're talking about your pet? Like, bad things could happen, like, hey, Jerry, what are you up to this weekend? Well, I'm just gonna hang out with my oldest, Mark. Oh, that's great. Well, what are you guys up to? Well, it's his birthday. He just turned 13. Wow, 13. That's great. Yep, we adopted him when he was 1. Oh my gosh, Jerry, you adopted? That's so fantastic. Yep, found him behind a dumpster. Oh my God, that's awful. I mean, did you figure out who it was or what happened? Nope, just a couple of lowlifes. Well, you got that right, Jerry. Couple of lowlifes. Unbelievable. Well, what are you guys up to? Well, figured I'd take him to the park across the street like I do every night. Then I figured I'd take him home and give him a bath. You're gonna give him a bath? Yep, no matter how old they get, they still love it. I mean, his butthole puckers up a little bit when you get back there. But you can tell he likes it. How old did you say he is? 13. He's humping everything in sight. I guess that's that age. Now you're telling me. I'm thinking about getting him neutered. Holy shit! You can see where things might go awry. So, don't do that. Bob. Yeah, Bob spent all night licking his butthole. There's one other group of people that I noticed have a very specific set of names. So I'm going to take a break. And that is douchebags. Yeah. You know what I'm talking about, right? Douchebags? Like possible flat-brimmed hat, possible tribal armband tattoo. I mean, that's highly likely, right? Possible jet boat with sound system. Yeah, douchebag. If you are one of these douches, there's like an 80% chance that your name is either Tyson, Brock, or Connor. Yeah. You find me one Brock that's not a total piece of shit. Yeah. That's true. Anyone know one of these people? Does someone know a Tyson, Brock, Connor, or Brad, or Chad? Yeah? Chad? Hate Chad. Chad, biggest guy here? Total douche. I'm sure he's fantastic. Do you have a tribal armband tattoo, sir?
No.
Do you have a jet boat?
Wish, no.
Wishes. And he's got an appointment scheduled for that tribal armband tattoo. No worries there. But I know what you guys are probably thinking there. You're like, Steve, aren't you obviously a douchebag? You look like a douchebag. I know. Okay. Not a secret. Okay. But I'm like an impotent douche. Okay? Like, I look like a douche, but I have no douche powers. Right? Like, I look like Ryan Reynolds, but I have the flirting ability of Mr. Bean. Right? Like, that is my life, so I'm not a real douche. Also, I called my mom this morning to talk about Grey's Anatomy. Okay? Sensitive guy. All right? But I was thinking, how on earth do these guys get these amazing women? Right? Like, because they're all with these beautiful women. And I was trying to figure it out, and I think I figured it out. What it is the tribal armband tattoo, it has like a zebra-like confusion effect on women. It just puts them into a trance. Right? They don't even know what's going on until their douchebag, roided-out boyfriend's buying tap-out onesies for their infant child. You know? It just puts them in a trance. They're just like, they just flash their tribal thing, and they're just like, oh, suitable for mating, definitely. Very questionable for husbandry. Oh, screw it, take me now. I've seen it. I've seen it. So, but you know, I was thinking of ways to help these guys out, the douchebags, right? Because I want to help people out. And so I came up with a couple ideas. The first idea I have is Douchebags Anonymous. Right? Like, they could go to a couple meetings a week. They could have a douchebag sponsor to help hold them accountable. You know? Like, hey, welcome to Douchebags Anonymous. My name's Connor. Brock couldn't be here. He had a relapse. He went to the gym. Anyways, do we have any douchebag birthdays here today? Has anyone gone a whole week without calling their arms guns? Or shouting from the back that you're the biggest guy in the room? No? All right. Oh, Tyson, nice job. Here's a coin for you. Wait a minute, Tyson, stand up. Turn around. God damn it, Tyson, those jeans are bedazzled. Give me that coin back. That's how that would go down, I think. And then my other idea I had was an app for your phone called Douche Autocorrect, or DAC for short. You know, it could operate like Siri and like autocorrect, right? So you could ask a douche could ask it questions like, "Hey DAC, I want to find out if Bridget's DTF tonight. How do I find that out?" "Well, Tyson, you simply ask Bridget if she would like to come over and watch Gone with the Wind with you." "Oh, thanks, Dak." Or, well, if a douchebag is sending a super douchey text message, right, it'll automatically turn it into a text that a decent human being would send. Right? So if he's like, "Hey bro, let's go scope out the hose downtown tonight," it'll automatically change that text to, "Hello friend, let's go find our soulmates at the library." Oh, and the best part of Douche Autocorrect, for all you ladies, it'll automatically turn all unsolicited dick pics into pictures of adorable puppies. Yeah, that's worth $1.99. Look it up in the App Store. Yeah. It's my ideas, $1 million ideas. Someone should write that down. But
that puppy one might work.
That puppy, yeah, I think the puppy thing is probably just all they really need. Just the puppy portion. I'm gonna download that immediately. See, like 20 puppies a day now. It's gonna be good. Who are these guys? Who are these guys? they like their puppies. God, Chad is sending me so many puppy pictures. Oh, Chad, puppy pictures at 3 in the morning, really? Oh. So I am single. But they made me promise I would not use this platform to try to get a date. Okay? So I am here to tell you right now, okay, I'm not up here to let you know that I'm single, okay? I'm not up here to let you know that I'm emotionally available, hardworking, 5'10", blue-eyed non-smoker. Nope. I'm just up here to make you guys laugh. Round of applause, who loves to laugh? No, but seriously, if I get at least one date out of this, that'd be awesome. Anybody? Anybody? Ma'am? Sir? But I did try so I tried the Tinder thing in my desperation. And you know the swipey swipe. And so far, all of my Tinder dates have ended up exactly the same. Antibiotics. I just call it in, they know my voice. Need another refill. So there's that. But you know, everyone says that they're sexually adventurous until you break out the clown masks and the octopus porn. Am I right? Am I right? You guys are just, you too? Yeah. Yep. But actually, I had a lady break out something a little bit different recently. She took out nipple clamps, right? But it wasn't the nipple clamps I was upset about, Kate. She wanted to put them on my fellas. Right? And I was like, that is too far. That is unacceptable. That is not okay. That is what I own ball clamps for. All right? It is a safety issue. I'm a man of order. Military corners on the bed. Everything in its place. Nipple clamps on nipples, ball clamps on the balls. Safety. But, so the craziest thing that happened to me so far was I was actually kidnapped on a date. No joke, right? Real deal. And what I realized later was that there were some huge red flags that I didn't know about, that I should have known about. And I want to share with you guys so you can be a little safer. Okay. So the first red flag that I didn't know about was apparently there's a direct correlation between excessive emoticon usage in text messages and crazy levels. Right? But especially the unrelated emojis and emoticons, the ones that have nothing to do with anything, okay? So for instance, if a girl texts you and she's like, hey, what's up, smiley? That's okay, that's normal, it fits. Right? If she goes, hey, what's up, smiley? Winky, winky, sunglasses. You might want to be a little cautious. But if she texts you and she says, hey, what's up? Cow, chicken, fox, chicken, whale, devil face. You run. You run from that girl, okay? This happened to me. It happened right over here. I thought, maybe she just really likes emoticons. Maybe she's just really fun. No. We meet up. First thing out of her mouth before even hello, she goes, I don't want to be here. Let me take you somewhere an hour from here and show you something cool I found in the woods. I was like, that sounds like a terrible idea. I just met you. And she goes, ugh, it's not like I'm going to kidnap you. Which brings me to my second red flag. If somebody verbalizes clearly to you, it's not like I'm going to kidnap you, they're going to kidnap you. So, obviously I hopped right into the car. I scanned it for weapons and it seemed all right.
She was hot.
Yeah, probably. I mean, hot enough to risk my life. Which is like an 8. So, But no, I hopped into the car, but I told her, I was like, I will only go 5 minutes with you from here. Like that, apparently that's my safety limit with crazy people. Right? Like, I am not gonna go an hour with you to the pre-dug grave sites. Okay, I'm not going there. But she immediately started driving all over town completely against my will. I am objecting, right? And she keeps driving. Like, I'm freaking out. I'm looking for a place to jump out of the car. She starts saying things like, my IQ's 160. Yeah, those Facebook IQ tests are super accurate. And then she said, I swear to God, she goes, the CIA tried to recruit me to be a super secret code breaker. You probably can't tell, but I can pretty much fly a Black Hawk. Oh, really? Was it before or after your Black Hawk training that you came into this super sweet 88 Volvo wagon? So, not sure how I chewed my leg out of that bear trap, but she texted me later, and she goes, hey, had an awesome time. P.S. Don't tell anyone I almost worked for the CIA. Wouldn't want to have to kill you. Ha ha, JKs, but seriously. Dragon, unicorn, rainbow, snowman, turtle, fox, cow, chicken. But I survived. Be careful out there. That's what I'm saying. So, I read recently that only 5% of women orgasm during sex. Did you guys know that? 5%. And I was thinking, how would things be different if it was the men that only orgasm 5% of the time? That would turn relationships on their head a little bit, wouldn't it? Right? Like, Jesus, Tiffany, is that all you ever think about? You never even make me feel sexy anymore. You know it's that time of the month. All you can eat ribs at Rib Shack. I feel very farty and bloated. I think that's how it might be. So, but of course, if you're engaging in all that stuff, you might have kids, okay? I'm not sure that I want to have kids. Let's hear from the parent people. Who's a parent in here? Who's got kids? A lot of you. That's good. So, I don't know that I want to have kids, but that does not mean that I hate kids, okay? This is a common misconception. But look. There's a difference between hating children, which I do not, and hating everything about children. Okay? Big difference. Let me give you an example. So, I'm seeing this gal, and we're at a Thanksgiving dinner, and her, like, table full of family, you know, and her sister comes in and is like handing me this infant thing, and she's like, do you want to hold my baby? And I'm like, nope, oh, it was too late, right? She just gave it to me, and I'm like, oh, this is, and I'm like holding it, and I'm like, oh, it's like a football kind of, and I'm like, oh, this is going okay, and the baby's just, and I'm like, this is going really good, like maybe I could be a father, you know? And just right then, it just vomits all over me, right? And I'm wearing shorts, and somehow it gets up my shorts, right? And I'm just like, oh my God. I'm like, somebody please help. Like take the, you know, and right then, from across the table, and the whole family, Grandma yells, oh my God, he hates kids! And I go, I don't hate kids, Grandma. I hate vomit in my lap. Right? That is the difference. That's the difference. But, you know, pretty much all the kids that I've met, there's like two basic categories, okay? There's the ones that are way too honest, and then there's the liars. There's the ones that will put themselves in timeout, and the ones that will set you on fire, and won't care. And, you know, I mean, as a for instance, so my nephew, he's one of the honest ones, and I bought him a toy to buy his love, because that's how I relate to children. And so I get him this great toy, and I'm like, who do you love the most? And he goes, I love Mommy and Daddy and the TV and macaroni and cheese, and I love the toilet. The goddamn toilet made the list. I did not make the list, right? But he was just being honest, so I'm not going to be, he's just being honest. I like honesty, okay? But it's the liars that really piss me off, okay? So, I was at a family reunion function with a gal I was dating at her family reunion function. And her little nephew comes out of the bathroom, and the nephew's parents go, "Christopher, did you brush your teeth?" And he goes, yeah. And he knew he was lying, but the parents didn't call him out, you know? No one's calling out the kids these days. I gotta call out the kids, right? I'm like, "Come here, Christopher, come here. Come here, blow in my face. Blow in my face." Yep, that's what I thought. Didn't brush your teeth. All right, now smell this. Smell it! He's like, "Oh my God, that's disgusting." I was like, "Yeah, I know. That's because I didn't brush my teeth either." And I just went down on your Aunt Becky. But I'm not a liar. Go brush your teeth. I'm on a mission. I said. But the worst thing that's happened, and I will leave you with this. I was at a coffee shop, okay, and my fuse for the lies is just very low, okay. And I'm in a coffee shop, and there's two little girls, like 10, 12, like I don't know how old kids are, but they're like a little bit older. And I'm in a coffee shop reading their table next to me, and one of them says to her friend, she goes, "Jennifer has a pet that's a wild animal, and it's half cat and half horse." And the friend's just like, "Oh yeah, that's cool." And I just added up to here, right? I don't know, so I kind of exploded, right? And I was like, "That is ridiculous, little girl." Right? Those are different species. Right? You can't even make those mate if you want to. Okay, that's not even possible. Look, do you have any idea how big a horse wiener is, little girl? Do you have any idea what that would do to a cat? That's semen shooting out of its eyeballs. You want to kill mittens? Is that what you want to do? Huh? Look, even if you switch it and the cat's the boy, it still doesn't make any sense. What, are you going to grab onto the back of the horse like one of those Garfield cats, suction cup the back window of a car? Where's the tail in the way? It doesn't make any sense. Look, I am telling your parents, little girl, because you were out of your goddamn mind. So anyways, I'm not allowed at my friends' kids' birthday parties anymore. Guys, I'm Steve Halvorson. Thank you very much.